Okay. 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 So same notepad steps only for this program also almost. Okay. So people see here. So we have a few steps for creating delegate. The first one, step one, complete your class level code. So that means what? Class like variables, so methods, whatever you have, we need to complete the class level code. Step two. So we need to create a delegate. What is the syntax for creating a delegate? Access modifier, delegate, return type, delegate name. Okay, this one. Access modifier, delegate, return type, delegate name. Okay. Now create object to the class. Which class? This class. So class name, open brace, new brace. Step 4, create object to delegate and pass the method output here. So that's what we are doing here. And finally, call the delegate object. So we are not calling this class object, we are calling the delegate object. So it's like a pointer. We are just storing the method output in delegate and we are calling this delegate. We are getting the output. So just we'll run the program, we'll see you. Okay. So this is the steps I will show you again here. Simple. So what is the step one? Complete class level code like variables and methods. Okay. Now people tell me what is the syntax for creating a delegate? Yes. Or tell me what is the syntax for creating a delegate? There's only one person. Tell me others. Yes. Any more? Okay. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. So that's what. So just note down the program. Like you can keep if you want, you can keep like step one, step two, like that. So T1 dot P1. What is T1 here? We asked Sagar. What is T1? Object name. What is the syntax for calling a method? Tell me now. What is the syntax for calling a method? Perfect. This one only. Object name dot method name. So T1 is what? Object name. P1 is what? Method name. We are just passing the method output there. That's it. Got it? Okay. So it's raining in Hyderabad. No, maybe in some places yesterday that happened, but not everywhere, I guess. But oh, in Maharashtra also it's raining. Okay. So done. Done with the program. Can we go for multicast delegate? So no, that's done. That's the end of program, Siva. Okay, so moving to that multicast delegate. Okay, so same. Here we are storing one method output here, but in multicast delegate we'll store more than one. That's it. Same. So we'll just see. First, we'll go for the steps again. What is the step one? Complete the class level code. So this one. What is the step two? Create delegate. Access modifier, delegate, return type, delegate name. That is done. What is the step three? Create object to the class. This one. Okay. So what the next step? Create object to delegate. That's what we are doing here. And after that, what we are doing? What is the next step? Pass the method output to the delegate object. That's what we are doing here. So see, by using plus, we can add two delegates. By using minus, we can, we can subtract.
Recording in
Now,
progress.
what is D3? Now, tell me. GMGA. Okay. So now that is fine. Okay. So now D3. That is fine. Now D4. Now tell me what is D4? D3 plus D3. What is D3 output? GMGA. So two times we need to write this. GMGA. GMGA. Oh, no comment. Okay. Just keep like that. Very good. So now D4. We are calling. Now D5. Now tell me. What is D4? ये वाला, this one. Now minus. What is D1? GM. That means simply you will remove one GM. Done. Now what is D6? So this one. D5 minus D3. Minus D3 means what is the D3? This one. Minus GMGA. So this one. Okay. Plus D2. What is D2? This one. So what is our final output now? GA. That is what of D6. So is that clear, guys? So we'll just run the program. We'll see. So see, finally we got what? GA. And so this is from D5, D4, everything we are getting. Okay. So clear? This is what multicast delegate. Why we are calling multicast delegate? Can someone tell me? Because so we are storing more than one method output, and we are adding, we are subtracting, we are doing all type of operations here. Okay. So done. Yeah, Dibirajan Mahanti. It's multicast delegate. Okay, so done, right? So, this is similar to multicast delegate only. So we just followed those steps. So see, so whenever we are writing a program, what is the most important thing in writing the program is syntax. Okay, if you follow the syntax, then you don't need to worry or you don't need to think more about the program. So that may be 100 lines or 200 lines or 500 lines or 1000 lines. If you follow the syntax, then you can get the output. So that's why. So what is the first step for creating delegate? The first step is what we need to complete class level code. That's what we done here. Okay, the step one. What is the step two? So we need to create delegate. So we have created delegate. What is the syntax for creating a delegate? Access modifier, delegate, return type, delegate name. Okay. So after that, what is the third step? We need to create object to whom? Class. So what is the class name here? Test. What is the method name? P1, P2. Okay. Okay. So now we created object to delegate. D name, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. And so we are just assigning the values. D1 equal to new dname t1 dot p1, d2 equal to new p what is the t1 dot p2. That's what we have done. Okay. After that d3. So d3, what is d3? D1 plus d2. So what is d1? Gm ga, or you can give anything there. I have given some random text. Okay. So if you add both of them, then what is the output? This one. So now after that, so see here. So here D3, D4 equal to 2 times D3, D3 plus D3. So that's why we got this one. Okay, what is D4? D4, this one, right? Done. D5, D4 minus D1. What is D4? This one minus this one, and the output will be this one. What is D5? That is done. Okay, D6, D5 minus D3 plus D2. What is D5? This one minus D3, where it is this one plus D2. And you need to add this one. And finally, output is showing like this. This is what we have discussed. Okay. So if we execute the program, we are getting the output. Okay, done. So see, this is what I just kept like note. We can add store multiple values. So you can just note down this one. Note this 4 point. We can add and store multiple methods for a delegate class. When we call delegate, it will call the methods. We can add multiple methods to delegate by using plus and equals to. To remove methods, we are using what? Minus. So please note down these 4 points also.
Okay. After delegate, what we have? Multi-threading. So what is multi-threading means? So what we'll do, we'll create our own execution process. That's what called as multi-threading. Okay, we'll see how that will work and all. So if we want to work with multi-threading, we need to use a namespace called system.threading. So we need to use a namespace called system.threading namespace we need to use. Okay, so usually what will happen? So if we are running some for loop, what will happen? Until the condition fails, it don't come out of the for loop. But what I will do, so I will see, what I will do after printing one value 0, I will ask my for loop to sleep for 500 milliseconds. Okay, and after that, after 500 milliseconds, again it will start printing the output. Okay, so how that will work and all, how our own execution process we can create, that's what I will show now. Okay, so people see here, so I have taken two static methods here with the two for loops. One is printing what 0 to 10 and one is printing 11 to 20. Here I kept a method called thread.sleep. So that means it will sleep for 500 milliseconds. Whatever we entered here, that is milliseconds only. Okay, and after that, so that sleep one, again we are starting here, the thread start. Here we are starting here. So finally, what we are doing? So we are just creating the threads and T1 dot start and T2 dot start. Okay, so we'll get the output. Just see, observe the output here. You'll find the magic. See, one value it is coming, and after that part, it is sleeping for 500 milliseconds. 11, 0, 1. After that, 12 is coming. 500 milliseconds completed, 2, 13, 3, 14, 4. So it is sleeping for 500 milliseconds and it is what? Giving the output. So simply what I can tell here, here we are creating our own execution process. That's what called as multi-threading. Okay. So clear? Okay. Now what you will do, just take these two lines and then I will show the problem. Yeah, please note on the problem. Is done. So see, I don't find any difference between them, but theoretically there is something. But if you write read key or read line or read, everything will behave like same. Okay, so done. Any questions? Okay, so tomorrow, Windows Forms class library. Yeah, Windows Forms. Okay, we'll tomorrow we'll teach class library and then we'll go for Windows Forms. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's it. We have we are almost in the ending. Okay. So we have tomorrow I will explain class library. Okay. Monday we'll start with ADO.NET. After that we'll go for Windows Forms. Once Windows Forms is done, C Sharp will complete. Mostly by next week or after mostly within by this month and we will complete our C Sharp. Okay, but the the most important thing, ADO.NET is the most important concept in C Sharp what you are learning. So, so by using ADO.NET, so whatever you are performing now, all the values we can store in database, we can retrieve the values from database, whatever operations you want, you can perform or you want to do, all those things can be done by using ADO.NET only. But if you miss those classes, you cannot do anything. So I request, so those who opted for videos or someone, whoever is joining, whoever joined for C Sharp, so don't miss this ADO.NET. Next 10 days, all the classes are most important classes. So do I request you guys to don't miss the classes. Fine. Thanks all for joining. We'll meet tomorrow.